1760 your text message line and I for the answer brain. Ma menka say brasso say e dey person bro you may call me no na so I say oh kwanso so dependable herbal home sa pepe so na Lucky Herbal Clinic and so I say kwanso so you can dependable na nra ho do on the abadwa so bi ni Adom Co capsules, Adom Co ointment, Adom ladies mixture and afi Adom PAW capsules na Adom Typho mix. And to make sure so be kwa kope bi na odi adi juma na aboa Adom Co capsules na koko yamna team amama ya hawo and no aboa kwanso go so co ointment na baby akoko afu bia no wo dey fast so Adom ladies mixture o confitire challenges so honoma and also e free prekope edema Adom Typho mix ni dini ne honam etu koko ase prekope ana afi dodo na nkasa de odi wani chire Green House Madina New Road now dependable herbal home for kasa kaso awone that is international and edi enim hwe 0272220222 and 0242505555 okota krade anim de herbal onya bi honum emesa nso otakrade takwa owa se bibidro fie brakatu herbal nso onya bi komase nso Colinac Danny Herbal and as a KNG Herbal Techima Swerike Herbal Kofodia Gabson Pharmacy Delight Pharmacy Amicus Pharmacy and Anagisa Pharmacy dependable for Enroni bi Bia Unyano Edeno Lucky Herbal for see and they ubi nyawane free ade Tibrawana swe ho no ye hwemu ni peduanim no mo anodro Kaswa oni ebe gas station on Nina Dokwana so Takrade Crawford Junction, just behind the Capstone filling station. Kofodio Ado Nature Polio Kodum Autonomous. Sunyane Abisim Kwana so between Taiko and Roman Secretariat, Kaneshi, only Accra Academy, First Light, and the enemy share. Sasuna Aye Kumasi Abripo Junction, on Total and Shell fuel stations. Gomwa Ogwa Krom Winneba Junction, Swedru, Quantimpon. So Fred Dr. Eboa on 024320 1244 and now 0277465855. Okay, so come WhatsApp na say mesewa enye nsa na me dia to ho nti adofo am friend say ensa na me dia to ho for almost 1 week ni enye nsa ubi picture na sa hwe ni bi why na anko ese why confused nti enye nsa and me pese when you go kwem na abadi ni bi na afi impenyin for betro say wodin sa to aje so be bia no awensa nti enyensa e mama wiase ayi hudodo nti na e ho asem ene no apa denchira ana ekoginan apa denchira de ebegina west ma bo se no no ebegina apa denchira west na afi ye apa denchira for de share a ojino manemo ma shebedwem ne for Benjamin aye amana kwa ba amana chi eni nana no so de omo sitie ahema for so ye na sase so se de omo so sitie asofo wo imam fo ahodo malam fo ahodo traditional worshippers ahodo esuma ahodo wo apadenchira west na ebejinchia bebusa mo se de masitinem sitie akua 42 amo honorable minister then gold and as a fool fu
say man for
gold
a mining a audience so largely fool na man for
you know mudia pa
cocoa ho brother banchi ni
I say I started tackle mu kwanze cocoa there kwa banchi government rules cocoa rules
no upper Denchira West even though capture some of your roads no under the cocoa rules project but it be no fiase
it's not been captured. It's been captured.
Yes,
but
Omo
Shasi. But say Shishim say you captured do as 40%, 60%.
Oh, Saban we dey no man no.
Almost is ukran to na.
Me say as far as Upper Denchira West air concerned there is 0 for now. The main ones are capture no for Upper Denchira West under the last budget no there. Fiase
Last budget.
Yeah. The current one. Sisi as a budget no almost
new budget.
November. November yeah,
I see. But I didn't almost
Well, you move in the you see, because I buy, to me, budget, or the budget in the bar because a constitutional requirement. Otherwise, in Canada, you prepare budget. They just young church will be and fan call, no church will be normal, they are bad, and they get approval and they go and do their own thing. Because we could have budget, any new man can on the grounds now, and a variance near too wide.
How?
I mean, can you imagine, say, we approve an investment budget of whatever ama industry be as a sector be. Now, finish best now release a cohort zero. So, let me tell you. Mismanagement and incompetence, yeah. So, because I ban a competent budget, a planning or plan for the year, and our man monetary odisika a year to so. So, few we say, menya 20 CDs. 20 CDs, no. We move 5 CDs between a bedroom for car. We move 10 CDs, a better tour. And you must see me fee her as a me office her. Maybe a 5 I can also media we and as we say. 80 from all indications, no. Almost a fibia yet from GRA, Revenue Authority, for instance, all my CD on targets. Unlike the previous government time and petrol near the DBN your memo at least simple $1 crown the become one a extra income to this government. Onyenya we nyina still any more because of the friend say scan be no. I think best now find
the projections it doesn't mean that's the
yes say revenue no na the match expenditure no. But revenue agencies no be catch us or my CD or target.
There's no cause for alarm.
Then there shouldn't be any cause for alarm. So planning well and quite there.
So in exceeding our revenue, no, any quantity you walk which you want here, Musa.
Me who didn't just say you walk which you. Oh, but next day.
For your first one, a young first one, Brusso.
Exactly. So
it's a young panel, Yesu, and I say, go up and Kuyi, and which is which?
Corruption.
Quite a first one,
oh, yes.
And your papa.
And your papa. And I make us say, look, I said the whole planning is why you're planning as far as finances are concerned or my money, and because we are sure you go into those ones. We are man for a bind the Omoka, not to talk of a Jumel for a more market here or call assembly common fund scenarios, health insurance is in arrears. Just a statutory payments near the Nina a year in arrears, or you drink one who they are banning.
But so you buy into a buying argument that as a result of probably Yenye Island, global shocks, and which and they way projection for oil and at $20 $40 per barrel. Now, a projection of ecosystem and what and which emergencies be unexpected. A can be to say June 3 and other ones be careful and which they inherited an economy. Na koshoko intende omo e de nyoma esisi ho yi said ye be ya bibia bit mejan na so foundation ni jinape then we are building on it.
O man say udi aban we say echi a we be start program ground here na wan chia ukrum for. Okay. It will take advantage of Vanchia or therefore Buampo say me na Sara yes ya danger hima any danger for na especially upper danger west. You see, it's a because say abane kase obeto den economy na nyina yi. That means say abane kasa.
Ni mo ha.
From
the days of late Professor Mills to present administration, the omo heritage and it was with a lot of challenges.
Inherited an economy na yedna kudu lower middle income status, and it grew at 8.4%. And another sign had discovered oil at their territory at their maum, and CCC. So that is the kind of economy I inherited here. We'll be saying MPP, so economy ben NDC for the giant in 2001, a epic economy. Economy ana a dick bro into Mintrian Waka. So it grew at 3.7%. And the giant after all my rule for 19 years. You buy within 8 years now, you to me kakra. Because it now boils down to competence. See when Niswadi Huno, see when him Dianutino. So, you to me within just 8 years, no, at 10 all these things around. Emma started grew economy no 8.4% minus oil. If you hip it, ever say call one middle income, a vision and not end this office a bit maybe 2020 no. Within 8 years, no, you're as at 207 instead of 2020. You see, you this economy way at the job. Not just within mobile within 7 years. What's I about Yama be at Tia Pansam? CCR statistics, no, yeah, that's all my almost idea could do hippie.
But they are proud, a lot of infrastructure development and which is, you know, and they cry the touching lives or more year for the original one slogan Abba. I'll try and get it for you. Abba, we shall akukudru from better Ghana to advancing and then transforming Ghana. Beka di any natural. We no
diamond for my grow keke. Diamond for my grow. So a dear Ben Pan and go for you almost habit to me. So I think I said this particular idea you buy consistently.
They are quick to universities, additional ones. Oko Bravo, Oko Volta region. Now, Ebiba, East region. They are also quick to say that Kasua interchange circle, Oko Mampo, insurance, now cheap compounds. Almost all the time, quick to say now, improve cocoa rows or cocoa grown areas. No, these are issues. Or quickly, they'll tell you 600 bed facility or Legom, Oko Ridge, Hospital, Oko Police Hospital, quick, Oko Tamale Hospital, expansion project. Oba Kumasi and so on, they are almost going through with all projects. Okofabo goes almost here, Yakwano. Baby Abefabiano, they are quick to tell you something.
Sadio Mano. Oh, yeah, Sadio Man, so you besides say, Oba Bem, Deben, what me, I had Yama mine. Now be Jackaso, Mercy Hospital, my year school way, my way, yeah. President Mahama said, exercise in mediocrity. So, never more frasem be and I would. That is President Mahama for you. Zende who beside this for some buy no economy na hino je ben pa no my dia boy we na do mbetumi aka no anach them for asem no mudi according to Omamu president because I knew ma wo boss yi ubetumi akira aban bi oba ya we hospital da aban bi oba ya we see school aban bi oba ya wa anye ekwan bi so for them chen these are basic things aban bi ba oyebi basic things. It is a ubi bano ye be now so banana so ye the same thing Libya. Nakasi Antonum Frewa. Yatunum Frewa. However, if you are able to think outside the box, that is UBIM. Uye bibi slonkubi at the beka and no more. I don't know about me. I say, Mia Ibianka deal we say, Nanki Bini or man.
This is probably encourage expansion, Amaso. And then this is probably circle interchange.
Make can say hospital interchange. President Lawrence, no time we na. Intelligence amount for ye be kufo ba wo ye bi see starting fourth republican a year krana President Lawrence a ye interchange kufo a ye interchange just also ba na be interchange also media dey ento nyum frame adinti what is different
a responsibility of abambia
a basic things
core basic
a basic things so but that is why even normal corruption issues no ever happen because who hwe ska ban ya gigi nyina. Now here's a new omu flash staff a year omu bobondin ya ye per the budget a year omu beberu di no billions of dollars are margin do mark omu be account for say no ni nyoma omu di aye no enu even 50% of it tini e bisi am say e na de aka no e wo hefa de aka no e wo hefa look university issues here okay say le dodo e na ye pa ne dodo keke numbers ne keke say university ba ko ha Legon ha ya me fa ankwatri ne kohwe adan a president Kufo ne MPP ba e omusi digu Legon si e per numbers ne keke a ene ye that me who said the American cry eka instruct ye besi edan dia expand Legon even though ye nim say omo land ho no ke betumi de sa buildings na bia dia kohwe e bia kropon anase mampon anaye dia come kroma ya mfre ho ba bi ne so yaka say yes you see another university timomo semai ko UDS yes President Lawrence na established a university and so koku bisa obia for current minister of education Nebisa, adan ye gu ho nyina plus the various campuses na MPP the CC here. Say yet say NDC for year bia, we could have abandoned that say Lawrence na start here. Na case of CC adan they expand here, you know. Na ki akwisi ye dey bia na Vrongo. And that's another part of it.
About a continuity, NDC
exactly, that is why I don't see that. Because, for example, if you talk about STS, affordable housing scheme, President Kufo, started here, or Mexican or the started. Because they were chasing STS, almost chasing contractors. It means they are not serious.
But how? They don't have records.
All the intelligence. Oh. My hinta because I'm amambuno, and yet, Sabi Apampam store, a Jumabini edu. It's a buy bet na no case payments have been made from government sources and yet prosecute you you are not serious. It boils down to this incompetence I make here because say the human will be contract near the and for 7 years in the person say nipa kra yede ayinima no unko bisa nipa kra so ye payment no whether they were ghosts now you sit down and just complain now. It shows how incompetent you are.
Probably on a lighter note or even more serious, NPP started and say Semu Sebio in code Moody Bonia Katamutum we're far better.
No. Ye di boni and can crofo. Buy almost through Bia Kokota, even a Syria call and crab friend court. Akuya Kaka say,
we're too smart.
Smart, I want you, my papa. Said, for example, President Kufo buy just within that short time capitation grant. Now I dream home thinking outside the box. No jaba national health insurance. He thought outside the box. No jaba and no credit call Parliament. You know metnas in your dream. Run home here said yeah. They walk out. I'm not surprised about health insurance. No, to me managing because he actually no
walk out. They say parliamentary.
So, no. Maybe your home. Yes, it's allowed. But okay, at the end of the are you telling me so money? Say health insurance and never bought me for which reason NDC had to work
probably
out.
As of that time, no one feels
not health insurance in your or May, not just a cash and carry. No, I'm not surprised that they've taken us back there. They're taking us back there. So, Kuko mass spray in your map, President Kufo to make green outside the box at the bar, yeah, boy, yeah, ma, Kuko board for now predicted as near my costume by the year 2009, 2010, or my cocoa production, which may do 1 million tons and part metric tons. And pampa, so no. Fortunately for them, almost brain a better year. You to me cocoa production, to me could do that 1 million metric tons. But I can't say Bassa share therefore. Omubesumu, as we speak now, cocoa production as at Tiaba for Mabedu, CCM says around 700,000 metric tons. So
1760.
That is the difference.
Your text message line, if I share in our discussion, probably in the next 5 minutes, the contribute towards our discussion. Nafe, Atani said in Komo proper 0302-211-701 up to 4. Yedin Komo, also for Adrian Chebra 0302-211-701 up to 4. I'm not sure Komo. Then you are painting a picture as if say administration, we NDC administration by no. Omu way forward clear. Baby the Ghana con ditching my site projects, my site scenarios. My site idea to your community almost say any papa and no names so many or lay the best of foundation. How then do you say in the midst of all this?
But it was a that's all they are doing. And they go out there. Now only teacher for Uncle Kasa, only nurse for Uncle Kasa, only Yenianum Kaya Yufuini. The average man on the street. Only Uncle Kasa. Nibi say na sitinam to say CC ya kase.
Neba, yaw, machi, yaw kroma, apom ti say.
Nyame adom man na wo do e.
Adom yetio yaw.
Yo, me tia wona bo ben ai pa tia no. Me fi je ni so nkwanta apa da jira west. Pa, yo man ni kan dia me ne ya adin pa pa. E bi say abai pa so man ni. Bibi ha say. E sia na so be bi ya tia ko to 119. O ka obi ma wonka. Ke di o ma economy ni ra say.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Sammy, good morning.
My member watching a program, no, a cheap program. Talk as a good morning, dear Metro, and a fan coaching.
Wadaruma.
Memintia, Medase.
medase o se na utina itina kana je point me no kano me minchia apadanchia MP na minchia onabo betampo me kata fi pepiat kwa impeswaso na minchia na danko ekufuado na me bona bo abaso ye nyina ya trebu chiri unye ya no pa ni program pa cha oba no ofensere
na ya brief
won okọ Germany so won se na kurunete ho ne ye nyina ye wo ne abaga ne ya ba bo MPP adwuma so na mcho no it is ne wa kwatra kabako hoyi kababeba wankasa wo man no ne mu difference ewum ne mu difference ewo ni patuntum eni nipa eni obroni ni patuntum akwesa eni adwene boni ne ye ahie ntimo ha so na mcho nankanya wudi sema anko broni ba wi akoko mua no de na ni go box no abage bia de gabriel omangana ba bia do na na branko akufa de hian hwe program amosora am na ti program na sabi minim pa wudi sa pa wudi nanka wode kan mo na wode kotofu aguwum nti be bia do esimu nyamo me de mpa bota na na do danko akufu ado achi wo na mcho me ba ko kakai o hwe ko executive a utu se woje djumaden nti asaka si da bebri esunim de ne de inwo be bia de mo me so ndc foso o manyene me serew mo me so ndc foso se so won so a mo radio station e beto bi ko bi amfra wo so ebegu because chefu ai ene twa wo kire wo man Ghana me say kababeba what the fuck compare one no obo difference okwa be 2 weeks for no obo say wa sesa so them to be pie do no mo me fam pa boy den ta Ghana for the echi hwe mu station mo yita ba akofo na mo de brochure wo se be de ebetiti ebotisi anya mo nya bi no ne die ho abo bankana do mama atun wonu ma to na man ka say
ye be da say George ye no be wie good morning appointed St George
Pumiem kasefu makasi
John Mesro fache me na ye try ho aba brinti no na ejeri so be say nyam kwan asa afrim me da si George ye ko try ho aba ye ba ye beto enkomo. Happy birthday enkoma ye intern ba ko anti nana ya lie nana happy birthday make sure say ne o my so so ye be mem ti happy birthday nana ya lie 1760 text message line obeti me ko so afrem ko pem say no ngotwe ebebo na yatwa yenkomo so 0302211701 up to 4. Hello, good morning. Apom to say teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning. Apom to say teacher. Hello, teacher.
Apom to say.
Nyame boko teacher. Meet you.
Yo. In fact, yedamasini ejuma pa amudie. Na omahini MPP ni not your osiden. Aya MPP focus a obeka say John Mahama na se NDC abankwa na eba abenya so a sebi oyo mabwa be yo mampanyin senia okola bi ofre oba okre na adwen na kire se ye abro ni beye ana den nsem a omukika enti me pese me bisa MPP for se enti won kwa na enim amamwo se omuni mamamwo o si obia won style a odibu ni man ana se ohine bia ba ohine bia won style a odibu na se o be claim se won de won kwa na onim amamwo na ade bia NDC beka bia ana so won de won sa beka bia no omo yema nka na achi egu na won moni na omo pe oman ana so omo ya mamboyfo ana se NDC funu na ebo man no
okay
oman ni si e de sai ebu oman yi etra opposition ebe ya Ghana fo nyina e fia
all right yeah that's it Tupac marching apom to say
Boko Omahini.
yeah Tupac it you
Omahini me pacho umpomu tiseng.
Nyame Adom Tupac
Yeah the nyanko pase. Kete me fa kwanya visu na machia onabo amiache me ewu sinyani east. Na juma pa oye any regional chairman asumachire me ni chomo. Ne Omahini ne nanadu ayensa ebeka yensa wo region muha. Yeah the nyanko pase se papa no otua na moa ebebuwa party no. Omahini NDC amambu akwa yese sebi ayese waja nkama ufiodi mwa anya akongura ma ukochi abua obedachi abua amamu munimide NDC foni ni bi se NDC ni etredo sun o kanokra na ni yire fi ni ho amamona nkasa no NDC for omuni mukwan amofa so omubere ni aba ba se omudi niema betutu yi no omayene ohwe abakose mu a abanya ba ye papa Jo Mahama na aba ni de enya kono kra obetima tu ye papa Jo Mahama badi elam se amammo mu nimdie no omuni bi no ma se bi Ghana.
Okay, Mamenda was say the smile is not to me, say they can all about the idea. So that I don't read any politics, the smile, no, and then anything I go for Ziba, Mache, Jibo, Mache.
Good morning.
Upon to say,
okay.
Pajomitio.
Make you a bit in our tour. Make you don't quite make it now for my camera. Imatia you are going to be at home. When I'm ready, you look at your phone on your kind of you are the December. So they ever on 20. I'm said, everyone is a walker. Your back at that is here. I was saying, and people work as I said, almost one and Mamma over. And this is what I am beginning because I was saying this is what I idea. On my own, by anyone more. Ultimately, I say I didn't want to account that you were before. I did not insurance, updating grant, school feeding, mass praying, because ministers are Mudisike, Mudisike. Minister Yamini. And it's all by the balance when you remember any of my woman no me. I been a move as well. That's a woman you want to get but on Babidia. Let me know me, young but actually I can hold you. Let them pass away in a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, but you about betting about a name of Phoebe. That you go for a young me in your own password.
Yeah, that's CP. Banya matching upon to say.
Oh, my hand, Medasi the Namachi also.
Mejoso.
Yo. Ultimately, the Minister of Mayan for Mamanu from our Central MP. Oga kan teacher ma me tell ho ye pa e tun point ko kan ho non so on to na ta ban ko reto na ma chere na bi o ma hene se ayi bi da wo ho a ye fa ensu ya me ye se ni ko fu ana ni ko hayo because ayi bi da on na di kan bi da ono bi tina ye den achi abo de na mo anything MP na we di kan bi what demonstrate at Ghana for say e dem mo shelen sa amam no bi tina ebu amana ye kama ye pa ye nema tutu na kwen Ghana food ya dance afwo amamu a ampi fo bebu ye eni ti amamu na ye dem andi fo no man kenye bibia kenye be kokko mo spring o de ba ye enne obama grass don wan kuro okonya me ma bu food wa kokko mo spring no egu so say ya ye nchempam o man no mi nitro infantry television so national television. The percent 24 back, so no be fair, Nema Elcos or grounds. I would say, you can say, I'm not sure how much you know. I would say, I will granasi, you put me in to that corner the action. I planted what nothing matter about 30 to 1. After work coordinating in New Duma again. Rain reference the Ghana I again. Ghana idea to the sense, say, let's see Badukum, I say. Now, more if you could work the same Ghana, and my boys need to be ever what I know in the Sika, and now I'm saying from support. Just Canada Bakunu, and this at the moment, and then Nema El Koswagana, Nina Stop, help with Sola, who the cost to almost a grand store number 3 room, or my Winnie Ghana for say. 2016 is no go up could do, no bet me I be Amayan on another dump of water.
Okay, yeah, that's CP. Good morning, I'm to say. Mohammed Yetio, Enche Boko there. Oh, Medasi, sorry. So, okay.
Mr. Manuda Sumuna, Mr. I am more than will be ambitious and my.
Okay.
Mr. M. Yes, Papa, John Mahama, and the new Mapa, where you know, she attempts, yes, a 2 year Yakasaka, will be back at the Diana. Okay. So yakaka yana MPP for him say omukwana akunyano omutimi ekena so eye nyamapa but omuba ni yehu ni omuyema ye wenchi ana NDC so ba ye hu ne NDC so ye na John Mahama je se aburu obi anke obi abo susu sa wa ntia se obi ani wase je ha susu sa nti misre dedi na ya omo ye ndi omo nya abotre
okay
na ya ka se na kwa kosi na me no ko bobo o se ne kipa nye o kipa ye o de jai na se ko shaba do so no shemia no ma mu se ne kipa na nye na wa shemi ta de ya omo ye nda ya ye so mo omo njai omo mbo John Mahama na omo no mai be da se
yes you da CP ma Samson Franklin my chair Franklin
yeah mine
it's you Franklin
mine me da se se pe nya kwa nya bisi na mine MPP4 kasabuto MPP4 kasa anyone dey be wini about any demonstrations in we ni sa de man mo ni wini aba nipa na ati man na to aba na ya no mo kasa na ko president ko yesi omu no mu yesi e ba dey say NTV free aba amamu MNDC go be show omu nya botre no mo anka so mo no mu homework underground because NDC nya omu kata sa de NDC MPP kata sa no
okay
no mo pombo atin shisho mo akwan yi no mu kon be fa so be face to no mu nya demonstration nya de me ni aba.
All right. Yeah, that's CP. Government appointee, 2 p.m. Good morning.
Good morning, Omar.
Congratulations. Bibi I come on.
Oh, Bibi I call him.
Okay. And you Jumaketwa, so be jina by name.
Anya better.
Kona kodi ni krema mbebunu no. Nama asante mampozum impuntu mra.
Amen. But that's Adom TV. Omar has ni apa. Na ya abrefo mo type mo nipa 2 pm mo asante mapo nyankopon hira mo pa
amen
na o mahene anopɛ de bibia Sam George obia e presidential staff papa yi e sɛ medi camp na basu yi pa wonyuma pa oye na me de bia me kan hwɛ oba ya asante mapo ha first na ka yensu bibia ne bi nkokɔ no e sɛ oba ya asante mapo ha due to the good governance nti me to tell you be obeka say 2 pm bo bia ba on free man for no nka e say yinsu na timi akoko konkurase ne bebrebe e bia mo so he nyinam kane a e free agira kwa no so ba na ye wo kuro bi wa na light ne be ni by due to the good governance of company aye ye ka about developmental projects by His Excellency Buhari Obama John Dramani Mahama aye na enye beto e tieno na yeso ye born to say e be sire come 2016 checking anything, Papa, you might pay one and it's on the edge to a man on to us. Never said an answer for the for now demonstration, and the Roman penny. Share send me up on my penny, and you know, president is a moment decided.
Okay, 2 p.m. Yeah, that's it. Mohammed, assalamu alaikum. Joseph.
Joseph.
Okay, yeah, Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph. Good morning.
Morning.
On my head, I was about to break my bar. Now, Miss Macasser and Chicha.
Okay.
A quan of friend or no say,
on your
Nipa no friend. Man no friend or so Casser and she was a move boy, my mamma, boy, my and then Miss Moore and Chuki, Mamma, Mumunya.
Diana, I'm our casa.
Now, my mamma, a quiet. From Asanko to Enchi, Omuyi, I know President Kufone de short ball, Emumbeye, Quino, Levena Mahama, a free Enchi grow, Udu Enchi, in Suno, bridge in our a basic rooming, a beshe, Pony Bishop, and what tan, Yenyashi, I don't know, 84 bread, Anna, Kukuno, no, my papa, a free baba, a quine nine basabasa, and as before.
Okay. Yeah, bye into ourselves. Abdullahi, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Ma ina matches.
Majoso Abdullahi.
Well, yeah, come on, boy. And yes, over a for you. Ubujuka, for an India mambu. Cheddar, or my brain for fire. And so much that's what I entity. That I say a car, the bomb come command the answer boy in this. Usha, I'm going to be the other one see a kind. So I say. Usha says go we are who come and move for it. Shaggy Tam, I am beautiful policy. A mubana mamma, my day, let the cigar for bank, no mark of police. On the company. I am this for policy. For anybody who for my own for stuff bank. And let come on board.
Okay, my was mena wasine ne kwasi asare enwie kwasi mache wona oni ewie kra kwasi
kwabra
kwasi
beda se anopai na me da mase adwuma so amoye I'm say TV any radio my adwuma amoye ne say you educate, you inform and entertain enti ye da mase say wo be man ye man nyina ataho na kana po ye hu me ko na me matna si ahwedin wo me hu say me say limdies for ekom ye no na wo me mo pese tu onan eboayen ekuo baako omo nim say nipa do na nko school o me yi ana omo de na ada me atro ana di ebu o me yi tedi omo be ya omo be koso atena ho na omo nya omo hista ana wo omo ko a omo pese omo ko unfortunately mo me yi ana am say do na nko school ti ja ni pekuo no ana omo koso bu o me yi enti enini osu eni of how be can you imagine say abanda do twem and a hypocrite, which means Sabi, who has access to credit. And so Sabian, you have me when you take the Jimmy cylinder, near Kupu gas up there. And then it was said, Uja with Juma. Now the cylinder took him. I thought you say, now some book had deal and some of the gas in the crowd. If you have been an answer, Sabi, you're ready and then I said, Nia, yet you is he there now? And touching the Yenri and Yakako committee. As I said, President, to force you. Fanko kan no wie no commission and na da na tro na adult to yes se wo mo hwe no mu man se de be ya ye nyina ye ho beto ye na da na atro no ye fa movement sa na mo de man na hyesu yes ro mo pa yes ro mo and yes e da kwasie ni bete no agbo bebu yes ro mo me da se
yes you da se mo amunya mu kwan frɛ nyina so da masipi probably first timers no so I appreciate more effort. I'm going akasa comments well deserved in paying for 80 Timejedi. So now is just to make sure that Ghana bet me a tumpon near Koyanim or Hariso. Into Bribia by Ejo Adjunture at the Tum Casepa 1760 Adjunture still Akoyan Yancy Fabre through text messaging 1760 for also Adjunture any name the betai Belgium achieves there. Yenina the Twadjuni. Ama Ghana timi akonkan na menomino ye ho timi ahare ti for adwenche bre 1760 afi RTP awards nana ya o texting nana ya RTP nana ya FP female presenter nana ya FP to 1446 nana ya FP opera with mejai FP nana ya to 1446 na wabwa yeni abana na ya na wanya basbode na otwewe ya saa so ameka say na otwewe ya say nyame adme benada na faith ukuada rather Dr. Kwame Adokufo Goku's boy 430 British Council or dan ngoma sronko bi edikra Goku's boy Dr. Kwame Adokufo yenkota na chi na inti mu nsem na inti wana mompe ngoma ni bi na yenkenkan Lucky Heba for Ese Yadebia Dane Cranko da Sibiano, Fada na Fadom Mona Fe, on Team M1 for Dr. Yeboa on 0243201244 and 0277465855. Dependable Heba Homes to say, one no Ed Ewojaso, Adom Co capsules and in the mixture, Adom Co ointment, Adom ladies mixture, and Afe Adom Typho mix. Let's also about Cockapin Rabiato. Omo drugstore and as a licensed chemical shop bianonya bi ato ewon refer dependable for on 0272 220 222 0272 220 222 and 0242 50 55 55 0242 50 55 55 nani dependable for one also I say a juada copy me fiada ewo ye empese mu ye be shase na ye the unpaid nurses and midwives their declaration of an indefinite strike nyina afa one allowances ho e ma refuse say you need the doctor for the energy na me adma by November na 2016 esika se won to tie any projections no for 2016 no and also ye be di ho nkomo 2015 nti a doctor for so nkomodi no baabi akodu ene yeni bedi achi na otwi so no ama maso ate ba ne de eku ayate ne ye coalition of unpaid nurses and midwife say strength base near over 7,000 na omati achia ifimienu ifimiensa akatua esefata omo no emae ebi wo hoye tua bosume miensa enkusi aga oh sorry dia na ma we nyina ebasa
your mind me dase me mo ba ko bi tew colors no ba ko bi kire na dwen se ya na ye MPP for say ye nkwa na ebetumi ebu o man no anasa asisi ye nkwa na ye party no ye nka se ye nkwa na ye political party a ebetumi ebu o man no so na mom die tumi die asesi ye bo ka se between MPP and NDC nkwa de mismatch ba mamu hunim de pa de a NDC main MPP kwa bia so they take care records 8 years record ne to ye do 27 years no eto ho a complete mismatch etise yakofa ebia basa so money ebia I am free mikro I am free town team bi embo ball basa supporter bia between the system say yes mu team no I am free so a team a football team there na so basa na ebe nko ade yin ball bochem between account with confidence
enyanum
hwehwe ni nya bia because the reality on the ground no kire say no matter what basa for anye training kra na omuba no me I am free town team no bebo a ombe hye and that is exactly what we are saying say ba mambu nim de a itumi nyoma na mutu a itumi ma oman kanko ekoyi pa dia and one is an army and this is going to from 1 to 2 MPP cry. So look at the topic I can wasemi nurses for almost 4 years obi aye dwuma na untuanika and also just say okoko strike answer we cry wuntumi nye obi bedina na oka se unima mamu wo ye incompetent na on person obedi atum na nipa no wo ye dwuma 4 years na untuanika no ofa no so ye dwuma na say oni obi a onye dwuma difference be na wo mu you see and yaba bedru ha ye ntumi ntua nkofo ika because of corruption and that is why nanado ejre otumidi nsasim bo say onye corrupt mi aban sikada anaso man sikada onye corrupt no onye corrupt so da so this na ban ba nese or cut out corruption yin na or man savings a yebe no sky binya no it will be enough to take care of sir aban commitments I won't mean to yin na that is all we are saying because car got a moon nam wa mu di nyafu no because of incompetence and mismanagement no sananado enya kwanja no a obesave says kani na emebebia e was ye discan no kono ye dia ko so because for example Nana has made it clear in fact Nana ye chia no pay o man nyina ahwe nanim say nyame beye adom na nyame na be pagya ne sa no na betena akonwa nsu na ye koda na nyina atu atwa so tin o making it clear that we are not issue here by ya Ghana for ye nyina ye boy ensem ebe as far back as 2010 or 2011 2012 or IE debate CB and Nana kan ho asem on say this we no sa kwanya no one of the methods are obe use to fight corruption and that star no so and that no so no obetumi asa establish a special prosecutor because o my ye koda na look uko check his capa influence about o man mu as ye ho kire na odwen ho enye odwen ho a enye yi
so uni na hye eya amamu na nipa wo man no se contribute factor
nipa wo amamu de tie di o man ni bu no ahye obi sase o hwe se nyoma bi touchiwa on train o man ni sisi ase metie sisi e na se we could do Ministry of Finance and any of these MMDAs na clerk biti ho so ye dwuma na bia working hours no or working lotto we sure say who could rob it me I'm an instruction say onya lotto no working go ye dwuma Me mean to me, also to me, because any I said, yeah. However, you two bika. So now on ye, make sure as I said, it's done. This is any part into me, yeah. Now, I know you share blame, Nana. This is exactly what is going on. Abani shaking the responsibilities. Then Tinanianka president, back if you can see our president, Kufuada Roma, what's the amount? Apart from cars are over on the ground, no person could be a or you know. Yasad or Memu Yasa could play back was at the account. To that is only how. Only how crass a president. The cow Diana said, Uber drink or may. What Diana? It's a want to be new or may. Now, in fact, the right people know she said the right places. Ma say, oh, vision be a achieve. Don't go spreading the blame. Say, oh, yeah, I'm out for now. After adding the police force, it is assumed, I'll presume, say, and yet there are man for be a big bonny or man. So, you know, having inquiry, a big bonny. That's why I had the police force. So, be this bonny now, also a question number. I don't need. So, Ubi, fairness for you. I'm said, time our doctors in the call strike, no baby. And almost yes, I come over cost strike. And a minister Haruna, a Jimmy Canyon open for Kukushi, I said, Debbie. Abodam for a crab nam crum crano, a tribiana anoshi. The Cassia Sabi Jai or my to me, a hospital, a domabu grab on Tiakan. And besides, almost yes, I said, Binyabodam for Kwan or more. Said the Dr. Asare in Sinasa and as your friend said, I can. You'll be able to me, you be a crazy to me, affirm. So, the same way you're food to me, a Yanni, a hospital, you soon to me, a Yanasa, and I so problem can create me back. A whole number of Ayaresa. This way, your proper Ayaresa. That's the one who will end up on the streets. This is a very critical sector, be house and keep me and the common. But I was happy. Said minister at that time, to me move in. No more say, oh, Munyabotre, now you better no problem nano. And yet, what we see today, Esa Nama GDA cry waben atosin. So, Uno Makushia. See a base yamam, and also I'm to me. And I just say be an rasemo, and no mokayo. Okay, fast now, Hannah. It means a beam crowd on Cabal.
I may not have been back when I'm making text message that Miss Ambra also. Or my when will Mr. President take care of his workers so that the strike will stop in this country? Nana Kolokuchi or Chifuayase. And this was the please of mine. Can you find out what is happening to the government scholarship awarded to SHS students for the past 3 years? The money is not coming. Why? Godwin from Samurai Boy. Please tell Honorable I that they should continue to trumpet Mahama said exercise in futility. We are seeing the development. And I might ask the MPP man, which new road did the MPP during their regime? Both NDC and MPP are always on the same road, which they use them to make their campaign. Both are liars. Paul was second. The NDC only knows how to rig election and not how to govern the nation. Tanks says, Namai 2 p.m. is seriously lying. Come experience our doomsday and inadequate water supply. Namai, is your guest suggesting President Rawlings establish UDS under S3 or what? Why is he saying MPP put up all the buildings in UDS? Dan, Ewo, Wa, Anono Sidiwe, Edia Brain. Inti Kosuma, or text message on 1760, near fire Sedan Suma, dependable for Anafi Lucky Able. Here up on a year strike issues. No? So how do we end it? Because of your 2 years, 3 years, what's my catch by? Now, Biba do share Bemu paying for a shedda, na Danny Besua, na Ayasa for a shedda. Yamana, you want to pay and come on, you can say, Osha, your only cardiac or Pimsa Bank, they are let you almost say, Sicano, almost your own paying fee, was me, I said, was me, a simple cromonji, Diakem Biano, or Pimsa Bank, because I assume it's no binting. A car doing 1,000 Abuguno, Omonia, what you say, Omutusa, the Mono, I come back.
Immediately, no, honestly, I was buying funny Miss Nutri and Crofonica. You see, all the same, so yes, red nessiphone. You see, to the be our case will be a man with CHR, and you might be brain, I'll be a Elfa because Omo would draw more services. I buying the affectino, I buying in penny for affectum, do not call private hospitals, and as I call private hospitals and as possibly outside the country and they could seek medical help. Now, you know, so I can swear. Omuna do na patronize a buying hospitals. So, into who na koya to say the kutre akori ni moko na fifre ete appointment. Yes, nurses. But they have a genuine case and so. Because any ba eco school into Yanike, but now ya Pama Crano, Abbey,
Abesia, Ebema Aketia, and yet Waketia so allowance as him. The end Abesia, Ebema Moirama, by say, you have been there before. More Abemupem, my some of the experiences, the intimacy in Tia, possible reasons in Tia, a fe, a female, female, son, not Maya Juma, Namaketia, my teacher for an answer for.
Oh, so me kaipa, yes, sure, said Mecca as a president for time. A jume full be yes in the public one and you go, the whole group be in fear 9 into your mocha. That mean kai be biasa. Said normal a ye to say control a hot year, CBA or ABA within 3 months, 4 months, 6 months be now a ketria and through them. And it's honey man be there, any a different ball game. So, I know crown square now acceptable. Because before Oberfeni panel, at least these are some of the things that say near brain is streamlined, bureaucratic a year. You should be able to capture it within some short time. After I buying a workers in ISA, the whole country, I'm buying payroll a year, I think about 600,000 as we speak now. And yet we be who be a Kokubisa Microsoft said the workers say. And unnecessary workers say. Almost of the same a year now. Until a year na me de ABC management issues no. Ye ma ban no yet to say no dey be who be. Enye be also ye who be because a private company be was staff I bro 600,000. No more salaries in court arrears for 4 years, 5 years, and what have you. And I say you find new person be and take 6, 7, 8 months and send you to your car. A dear bay pa na a bind the fee say. See, if I will be, I just say 6 months, and I say, since can you home one, it comes down to the planning. I didn't offer any panel. Consideration 2 months, and I will say, this year you recruit in the 10 or 20. Did we not plan? I'm making some decisions, and suddenly I can say, you have 10 or 20, no, then you bet me at your mocha. You see. But, however, that's all. And that's all come 2017. Saying, I may have done an Akufuado MPP, Sabafa Kunya, Minyasha said, Sam Messi, Ebekoswakos.
You call this a mess?
It is. Obiaku had done 4 years. Imagine, look, it will be a young fire when she almost shoes more. Nick Deura. And can't you say, Yin Tiao can't make Tiao rental. Ubi or March is a non quack and Kodana. Or Shadem Horner who say, if you were a bar, and I say, I dear Betchina. So, electricity for. And can say you 4 years into no light no say prepaid that would you ever koso enjoy even say postpaid grana koso enjoy ne school fees school be no because say you mama can do there for 4 years you abeko school na tama you see to consider every day not to talk of bread and butter issues in the crown as a normal human being he must also eat so a young person was starting abraba for how long no better the parents in change and as the parents know even if they have a ombekoso a feeding no probably him said they be our kwaduma or kwaduma and yet ferry so kwaduma na bia o papa na so o parents o kra na and I was akwaje transport kra dia kwaduma how do they even go to work sometimes I wonder see ntuanika for all these years in kra no omo ye de no kwaduma na so okobo besia o baby no dia kwaduma how patriotic can these people be
obusa sasa no say ebe no motimenya pepa de aye especially in the area where you
because I must sacrifice enough. So the Michel, Bob Bissia said me call ye Jumano, and the Abois or mine. Now all this is
Libya. Would you say the Intina? About because Shombo, 14th August, 14th July, 21st say in a version of a gem. Is it not better, sir, by a better way out than always to promise them my name, promise not him to almost say, Omuntia by a symbian?
Say, Omukokia Nancy, your man, I make an so. Omutumi ya ama comedy obi kura ombe flaka chese ho comedy me so na comedy no typical ABC person bi o shia na te say do obi fra fie nche ya working me ke se brekwa ya do me light and as ne ba ya pam school fees and yet wa fa ne credit kakraka no e dia phone in e born in some de President Mahama so me kan e bia no ntua ne ba school fees anope so ho dem che no it e koba those are issues last year ubo se na da no ntumi nko very long na fe apem epima na kofa anima to say biaba. So Bob Marley said you can fool some of the people all the time, but some of them no, you cannot fool all the time. That is what happens, and that is the reality of life. And so which may fool be no more. All it is a come to the crowd which me ayana wafa phone or fresh BBI all is well. And so come in.
I see. Yesterday about labor issues are probably to cite this administration say well I say labor has been unfair, but there's been too much pressure on this administration handling labor matters. Dodona kojina allowances in the salaries, so and an improvement even in Abia Yaketia and I say, but the edge that anano for the fire na yes you want to be ma afe the bata hono so the fire there might be calling na boyena emeko and also emma a better na as a man ye koye nim no adwuntwani bi ni de wen say the be ya because bi nim so sia kwa say atuatia sisi ejai if say ma aban no ehye na konfo ebinim so si probably jumaifo no dodo na taahwa ye be wura abato bremu an sa no na omanwe omusi oman no ye chichira yenye ne de na sa nyoma we nyina no whether through or not no etime emu etime da wa man
so o ka say ebi adwumaifo no na twen ye be to aba ansa na ma fe omusi a me no ya dwenye yi so na wo aban no so no se na onim for example say next year you beto aba enti wo ye proactive and now ye de o say ka wo ya nka data no bi betuma hold to ransom no man the pressure to aban so if anything at all wo compare cry as workers any aban we di ni yi hwe aban ba foforo NDC ba foforo in 2009 single spine na President Kufo ahihye de ato hɔ be take over no instead of some be allow amafo wo hu nimdeɛ implement scheme no
Professor Belska late time it was a deliberate ploy on Momo part na mo de share omo concern knowing the huge financial responsibility
no
you choke them
no
and on the eve of more corner monje na for you just to destabilize and disorganize the administration.
You see, that is where their incompetence are. We can't be an hour for no. I did no. Ebemu single span salary and as a salary structure be obebiano. Enye overnight. Enya dia o sorry putu. You can say putu prupe. No, I can say this is the new way to go. No. Now could die at ya. You see, amamu enye easy sao. Say no movie say easy. I'm sure by now so mu say enye easy sir. Enye bayira abrewajo. So, but if was all to say tikasi e readwan. Ubu emre. O try na bo say ayu. Omo kasa na obi boni be say laughable. No mo aye sere, omo aye twe. Say it is President Kufo. Ade be chima na handover na. No so oh there's a scheme be a single span salary in 10 years from next day no. You start implement bi. Omunim adwen thinking come pa deep thought refreshes come over a period of time any enwini ade kakra ni hu se
amunwini na ekosi se mo hand over
ekosi ni yenim se be lose election na many people for him say ye kotu yenim se be lose election it am say ye de adwen to ho e hye no to was there be a china na workers we cost strike ade china we say no mo compare salary no ye fan hye bi mbra at least this ay ni na atu betwa ene ye dwen ho a na ye de sa scheme no e bae etika ne femu no kamo so mo bae no akamafo a yes han hye no wo sa secretariat ho no na kamo jai wo mo so ma we program yi na prekope no biaba na we take over from you. The best thing is at least who crew ya no more idea
references.
You are trying to imagine be a topic 3 no the basi and discuss no. Why first one na wi? Why second one na wi? It's a who take over there to a sufi third one. Let's one yen say no ba no pam entire crew here ti he nyina na. E bi kra me your submissions is here kra no. me who baby am dey fabio. That's what happened. So mbe pam man for ho ni nyina no e no mo dey ade nchechero mboa. But that is why I'm saying is that even labor was fair with them because omo asking for time to study it. Emma labor etiase em so omo twesan single span twesan about a year or so. So and omo ayes afidi ya ready see be implement. Some bekaya almost started free police for home. Emma no omo de omo budget omo de brass band ya de na the bar parliament. Ebe bossy wo ho a o man nyina ehu the way police for any other agencies or nyina bossy with the introduction or the coming in of the single spine. So men went to me and she showed me ye. Emma said bibi e kwachwa na 3-4 years unti obi kan o kan uko blame obi fofora enye ye. But said me come from the beginning no if this government the 9AC form now I cut out corruption within the Kokofa Auditor General report never. Munya or rebel. Samika corruption normally be ayana a within our band circles no go. Yes, from the presidency, everybody now should be but Oko public and civil service at time. Bayana who blame no the box stops on somebody's desk. Kokowe said your money a bleedy Auditor General's report billions. As I say now, say the NSC form, say leader bit is an akufu or say, or no, you're corrupt. Into also your chance to work corrupt. Now, Osisi host Nina, we will save enough. Yet, you treat your man for car. Would you just one payment per year to Wyoming? 51 million Ghana. This is almost 4 years. A year acquire now. That money can pay. Not talk of 27 million euro, multiplied by the current euro rate of about 4 or so. And no kwano be may about 100 million Ghana cedis. Supreme Court erusi enkonkoje yeti ho yintumi enkonkoje. Yekoje sa 100 million Ghana cedis this year. The nurses will be paid, NAGRAT will be paid, and all these people will be back to work. Okay, so I feel maybe also wajibra o shebi dia bedwe on Adom TV, multi TV. So you hear him say a lower menya krobo, rashebe ni oklitete labi, and so baba kayensa e wa him say unfortunately he didn't come on. And so Nyambidri, very unusual. You know, Ebiana, Ubutase, Nawana Kamwa, Oklite, Tailabi, Rashibijani, Lower Manya Krobo, until we wipe up NDC, and MPP away, Ghana will remain crawling and not walk. It's time we bring, birthday boy, what you are concentrating. It's time we bring CPP back. Some of your messages, you know, maybe, I don't know. This one says that, we the veterinary technicians are also planning of embarking on demo over very bad salaries. How can you work for 7 years and get paid 550 cedis a month? Mauli, you are paid. It's, you know, veterinary for Montumboise. Most of my family account. Modi and the enemy say 550 yajatum say ebia ewo form but madaroma we unpaid nurses and midwives ewia na fe yakoye nim ahwe akatian tumu and in pgm. So 1760 your text message line the February need to be jibre and can come out a lot of your text messages no aba yeba kenka edi amount but Christian Council forced the manual to matters relating to the voters register. The Christian Council of Ghana has added its voice to the raging debate on whether Ghana needs a new voters register. Christian Council of Ghana insists that the register must be made credible to boost the public confidence in the electoral processes in the country. A statement signed by Christian Council Ghana General Secretary Reverend Dr. Kwabna Opuni Frimpong said, in order, and I quote, in order not to give anybody doubt about the 2016 general elections and ensure that electorate have confidence in the voters register and the electoral process, the Christian Council of Ghana recommends to the Commission to ensure that the register is credible. The Council explained that a credible register is key to facilitating the electoral reforms recommended by the Supreme Court and other stakeholders. The Council is of the view that
the determination and call for a credible voters register should be done by electorate and not the political parties. The opposition New Patriotic Party and Let My Vote Count Alliance have put pressure on EC to compile a new voters register before the 2016 elections. They claim that the current one is bloated with names of minors and foreigners. That claim in the NDC for minors and foreigners. Are we guaranteed 100% voter register? Say EC4 J2, so much for the Mayana. Is that guaranteed there?
Well, Yakasa CC idea, you to me, and Chese EC Bejatumana, or now my Mrano, Eddie Tumi National, say a new register, and I say a new register. But issues on say the mere fact say 2 minutes to show and who exercising on behalf of a man phone. Yes, he be because in 2 minutes inside them pay Biana May. So, Ushe, the Oya, a bebois, a man phone now what to Sanamon. A bassa voters register ya because only the fundamental document say election no be and I say enkoyi. Say GDA be war election no man I say GDA ni no. And only the fundamental document you rely on. It is a man for no editum say no register na ye de kwato aba no tosin why do you still insist that there be a tosin credit?
But out of the processes leading to Abatono, register and Kwana key amongst them, and you are not bothered about training your people. You are not bothered about say
so training on crowdfunding saying cry na obi etumi afa kwati kwa so de nipa about 500,000 abesha register no more. Also, it's a sound crowdfunding na no. Training our
vigilance a key and this is biometric data.
No, that I don't know. You no more data man for say yes. Police station, no, you to aban who we are.
Police station, no corner.
I don't know. Make sure say police station, no. Na say what to me? Akofa yem for say to police. And as we be on your gun and yam, a man kwan so on to aba. What to me afa kwati kwan so. A man din abesha register no more. So police station na nipa ne ba. Okita voter ID card that we now through the back door. Then the din also register now. We are done our support of into Aba. That is the issue. So the mission. So by ye who say you Togo ni, ye who say Ufi Nigeria. Etino, who din to need register no more. Then the vigilance works. See amount to but oba no when in pass akwa Nigeria. No say there be me Nigeria ni me Ghana ni. You be register him so no ampa ni din e na hwe yi wo be dey no support say o man into Aba. That is what we're talking about. So for example, parliamentary register. This was you about one register. You can see you 2 registers. The to Aba for parliamentarians no. And it was about 13.6 thereabout. The other 2 presidential you know was 14.1. Difference of 500,000. Ghana Hamo 208, 48,000. And of course, the round of 50-something thousand will be the winning election of Ghana. This will be to Koti Kwaso, and the Nipa Bay 500,000 Beshe, Abenuma. Just where we are start.
Okay, you have a try, Waba. You buy a better, you come on, you cover. You have a cost that dependable for us. Now, you have the Lucky Herbal Clinic for us, because of say dependable for noon beyond the bedroom. So Adom Co capsules, Adom Co ointment, Adom ladies mixture, and a PAWay capsules, Adom typhoid mixes. So, what do you say? Takwa dia nimdre herbal, and I say AMS herbal. Takwa owa se bibidu fie. Afe Kumasen so Danny herbal, Kolinak herbal, and Afe KNG herbal. Techima so Erike Unyebi onum. Kofodia Gabson Delight and Amikus and Agiza Pharmacy. Fred dependable for on 0272220222 and 0242505555. Sansuna Lucky about Dr. Boa on an Kasa on 0243201244 and 02465855. Yeah, twa young common also relating to the voters register, but some of your text messages are about big boss. My name is Cyrus from Dansuma. Tell the MPP man that he's too much. He knows, and I'm learning from him. Nice program. Another one gets 3 years says, Omayene, please, I want to suggest to our ministers to also work for at least 1 year without salary and see if it's easy. they should pay the nurses so that they can resume work. Ghanaians are watching. Come 2016, we will decide. Innocent child from Kumasi. If Honorable Benai says road, schools, hospitals, and electrification are the basic things every government will do, then the MPP under the leadership of President Kufuor failed those of us in Shama and secondly Takrady. They built only one school, no road, no hospital, and no rural electrification. Ghanaians have decided already, so they should stop the noise they are making. From Anthony Aka, our Shama, I don't know, 170 voters register issue.
So it is a difference about 500,000 now. Yeah, can was him. Away. A copy Supreme Court, ye Casa Farijan, and Kofa Dancy Diemran. Names of the banner 705. 705. The difference is I didn't. You said that share register you move. As will be said there be a register no at Tosin, Yansana, will be some print. That should tell you the Nipa workers on print, Abiana or interest or side difference. No. So, Tina Silla, or yes, on print. We are no good to Chenya. Ebino de National Health Insurance and a true Mudi. At the time, I already told you, Naye Emra Kwanso. And per the Supreme Court ruling, a Yemra Kwanso said, Udin, a bell register more brow the health insurance card now, a register. The sank of we. Is it your film? You better near home. Okay, trouble be able to go through. Say, when the health insurance, a film, no, sign the panel. So as long as we're going to need the next say, all right, yes, I register no. You be over community dear film, Mafia, I register for. Yes, any I didn't cry and fan to chain. Now, yen enough for precon. Obi said, Debbie. Because making, and this before almost year or Mompin, yes, say, beyond my jatum register no, credible. Obia jatum register no, a sin to a walk. Na kwanya ye fa so de asiesie no no e na abaye twema mentwe kakrai so eti sankrofo ya omudina be pipie mu nyina no ye yere den okay again yes I won krofo bi so a after omo abeka say oh ye betumi clean register no because biometric e na ka expect say de etie oba bia no ka register wa ha mu a untumi ko register wa another place and ato aba wa ha untumi ko to aba e wa another place but evidence am ye hu say Kofo now connect machines no. The machines no, they don't speak to each other.
Wow.
Yes. It's a metoaba polling station we say from
move from air with Pakubia
from Hamwa, Adom TV Hamwa, make me Adom FM as I call Twaba.
Connection yo.
Connection yo. It is a connection or what? Because our problem is in Kenya how. Yet the dance ya coach easy for. The brain no ni din wo ebia Adom TV ha mo ni din the same person ni din esawo Adom your friends FM.
But this is
e ba ne say ni tumi basa say oh yes adanse ye dia kwachiro mu me apadi wo hanka me di bebre be chiro adanse ye dia kwachiro mu ebi no so be register one police station obi okra no akwa another data obi okra the same town na wotumi register e wo two police stations so we nyina ehihye register no ye decide dance you na betcho no say register no credible nti said the be ya wotimi wakame mentimi ho ase bia enkoba no yensisa no obi so wonte ase but me so no wa shimpa say ye kase ye besisa register ya because you can no more case kasem how many times and ye exercise be atisi ya amanone for ms support ye because omo dwen oman ye peace ho so compare the cost to this nation if the Kotuaba, because other African countries here and we are not different from them. We are not different. Because pockets of a chieftaincy disputes near the Adintokobia, SCC or Maymuno, Yentwin Cassia, angels being your Maymu. Ubeko North, Nebiasi, Ubeba down south, Nebiasi, Volta, Nebiasi, Minokase, Alabano, Tokwe, for all these years, Egusukoso, other places. But yeah, but political one, no, let's be NC Hammond, if you say angels. We are not. We are fighting all over lands, over Obinkumobi because of towns, and that's one person also. obi antwitu amodu Ghana here. We are not angels, we are not different. So eti yenwen kokan ni ehu se sa de etumi de basa see other places are ebi betumi esiwa 2012 year but for Nanado say nyame ene kan Nanado akoma
but say no need choice.
He had a choice.
No need choice.
Backbone nominate the register make say other places omo ka say yempre mo nkofo be gu streets were done in Tokano. No more choice be chain Nanado. It was the same thing. Ya to abawie o say da bi mempene mo sisi miti mempene. And I make say nyame anka Nanado akoma. No ka say wompene a. And the supporters be gu streets so na nsem basa ka dey see other places. Can you the same place you have? For how long? We are not saying say yes, the register no I be favor MPP. It could be yes, PPP ne be winning. It could be yes, CPP ne be winning. It could be say MDC for your class so bet me as I win. Sahana yenso you bet me as I win. But they can say ye mad ye no and ye credible and ye fair. Say the be ya ye nia ye ko si akani nyina no. Obi abenye gidie. See, and as we be anti baby, and you're 2 years
assurance assurance they say a better than me your register for from a visual argument no say seen to a woman no a better than what catch him say we are guaranteed.
Then no mind the police recruitment
they will be says
yes, make catching by the police recruitment because every day be a recruit police, so every day be a man for boy and crown. Every day be a man for debony or meme. And so still, you're down by the same argument. And then I'm back, I say, oh, and I say, you better police for Jumum and myself, chrono, Bob Cosso, then what is the point here for police for Jumum? So, you for police for Jumum, say the bear bit me reduce, first say, Basa, yeah, what you hear announced the create a ban and saying, be I let. Who be I let? Me assure say, oh, court judge, you're judge Hong Kong, any place you now come up brab, you can crack. Bibem say, hey, I can't no beat a home. So, you better than say, you be Jan cry, move be if you say, you can have a full day. Instead of your side, crowd Ghana there, you can just walk in and register and vote there. And I say, whatever, meet me out to about 5, 10. It shouldn't be so. You put measures in place. I bet to me, saying to me, hey, if you're complete cry now, a be reduced. That's all we are saying. So,
14, 15, 16. Say female, you know, I be trema 18, 19, my room.
Say, I think it's General Mosquito, and that's one of them. That was his argument.
18, 19, my room. Then
I will tell him, say, I'm Rob baby. It me bomb what the season the car finish him. No, she baby. I'm going to say, what me can be, and that's also, or the Confidia Manifanco. So it's not JV. In the kind of person they call baby the young man in Franco. Is that what you are telling us? At the time now, oh yeah, you're not a wrong thing in then by the same we are saying say any you're starting register 14-year-olds so now because by the next 4 years almost so mature. So is
it because
MPP I did not MPP Bene was as my came. Look, for all you know, no. A bit my person confu aye double registration e do mo pictures akoi e bi kwa na obi wo mu a oye MPV official e betumi abasa but here dey say there be ye pe no fair it say nipa no ye MPP ni o say nipa no ye den o nipa no ye den o wo de mo cleaning register ye nya new register na say Ghana for pa na beto aba e wo man mu a me na me catch law send this for entumi nya about 30% of the popular votes. Mrs. said Ghana for pa na beto abe genuinely NDC for. I'm what you are beto a man for so man. Kodanda a man for massa a man for breu a man for bre out there. Penasing I talk if you talk kitty bebaye. Unamwa the man for can. Oh, Munjai na bra a man for bre. Munya di eni ato so munya ntokwa yi o na nado ne eni eni ato no so MPP for them na mu yi MPP for them na mu yi munya di eni ato so. That is the average man speaking. And oba the business world so.
That is the MPP man sympathizer speaking.
That be because they me kan ye no ahokyere na aba no Can you near doom? You know MPP for fee and NDC for fee, yaso. School fees near cost rono. Any or how I cost or memono. And affect MPP different from NDC. The few who are enjoying are the NDC top guys. Open and enjoy. Their masses are suffering down there. Their masses are suffering. So, but President Kufuor and as MPP for that matter, as about power, near to me the policy powerful for us about. To say the President Kufuor the health insurance buy now, who you hear you when this you CPP or wherever no, or be I enjoy be man no. Businessmen will tell you. So within 8 years, the way to me hold the currency no. A boy businessman be a money planning well. The way to me hold interest rates. What if you baby are not banks ever bought near the Bessia air bro? Or mobile misas or MPP near and that's all you're doing. So it's about Papa Biba. No, the policies Papa Bar. Ubia enjoy it.
Please, we are not serious as a nation. Ghana hasn't got no data of its citizens. Where is the national identification card that former President Kufuor used taxpayers' money? An MPP is today crying over voters register. I am an NDC guy, but it hurts me so much when you get some NDC people saying the economy is good. Can they see how NDC is mismanaging the country? And so that's it, 1760L text message line. Vivian Jail, actress, speedy recovery, accident on the Kumasi Accra Road over the weekend. We are wishing you well, Vivian Jail. Sasuna, Yakoso Kyle say Nyamiadma 7th of this month, 2 days away. Dr. Kwame Adukufuor book lunch, Goku's Boy, British Council, 4:30 p.m. Yenkona Yenkutie, the doctor, Emmanuel Wasum Ghana, until a lot of experience and exposure to book no. You sure says in your copies need to make kind. And now for Kwabna Kukufu, Bantama MP, and as your birthday, happy birthday to you. Ever up with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Sembin Son also the Atuja. Na say ampa say nay, Sana Montuno, Yatudada, and I feel you too, and I took and once you saw any dear. When President John Mahama has urged religious leaders in the country to lead a campaign against corruption in their various churches and mosques in order to root out the canker from the Ghanaian society. According to him, the fight against corruption cannot be left solely on the shoulders of government, but rather needs the support of every stakeholder, including the religious institutions. He said it is only when the citizenry is enlightened on the dangers of corruption and its adverse effect on development that the war against it can be successful. And so it goes on. Necessarily, let's campaign against corruption. President Mahama urges Muslim, church, and traditional leaders, as well as opinion leaders, in our quest to minimize corruption. President is a suggestion. Canada, and I sorry, in Gabofo Shiabia, and young Canada.
Is he President Wapim, and now see a man called Jina Homin? Oh, Wapim, who be beyond far a union. Yes, it's good say Ubia Beba on board, but really, you know, somebody must take the lead.
It should be everybody's.
Somebody must take the lead. It cannot be everybody's problem.
It should be everybody's problem as a country because
yes, and because you never on board, but somebody must lead and show the way. We no go sit down time no tremu. Mass is it possible? Any adding here to Aba. Is it possible? No. Somebody must show the way. Somebody must lead. And it must start from the presidency. Signal Ben or sending out there.
Positive.
Is it positive or negative? So if you Brazil ba na BBC say was when you fisa aso no na the brabet na me send you so signal Ben na was sending because corruption aye Kenya na do na perception. Perception na inform do na man for do many bu STL for years so na voters register yes computer na handle the same company na no almost is a new market here e cost o memu na sa company kro ya na de man even though company ne ba for beton padlocks near the adi. So when on elections data yom capture omna first circle interchange whole airport. It is a project I can see be your now. That same company now air control register.
Based on their competence.
It may be, but perception. Say about the saying, and I'm saying, oh, Bianca, yenye a friend saying, procure under procurement a beam, no beer per se. Obit me doing beer, on Fana Yimbra. No, we did the beer, so imagine one bit my company, one bit my needed money now, perception.
Under emergency times.
What is emergency about construction of a circle interchange? Emergency benefit. As any abuse, yes, I will now catch the soft be said on one Casanfa corruption. So for no candy, you know, say now, oh, a sort of idea, a sort of or monoden or moya media cacran. Even the mimi who said, Elusa say you need the Muntinasa cry and share the causes of corruption, especially our young setting. So, oh, my good Sweden, oh, my good Finland. Na corruption e yini ba omo ewini no e na so abofo nko an go e systems ene dia omo put in place
people are made to people face the law
exactly to mo say yes ada say e kwan ni ho say obeye dey obebo kro no e kwan na ho nanso mpo no say utumi ye disingenuous na onya kwan bi de bokro no so a emrare ni obedi hwa.
But as a country, you see, as Dave said, the TOB text message. Please tell the MPP man to give us a break. We know what happened in Kumasi 2008 and 2012. Even 12 years old had the opportunity to vote for them.
So, and an American say, it looks as if on issues nasi. On issue nasi.
Interest.
No. When I catch us says will be a 12-year-old knowledge say Kumasi as any parokotuma and this Okotuma MPP. And this is zero Kumasiana. What is this man talking about? And this is zero. Inter say register ni can wasem. Yen can find people in Kwan. I'm not saying say any panos or Tuma and this and so he could have voted for us. Inter say a bit mukra will be a double registration or ye MPP official. To me the main case say and as say but the MPP for ye can say your mama a credible register. Back to
corruption.
Corruption they are making so. 80 systems I work a hono any be a year to take care of. O man me not here and as a use me example. Me tie me mpa akpere. So mo friend akpere o say akpere. Me so be afufu na medi. So adintia because me be to say me maame aduane ani si bi maame mo chia hono no. Tibia me nwe wo a ye se bi owo nye wo ba me ba ne eno bi wo me maame eja ho ne bi nsi ho ti ma hu no we se maame wo me na se owo ene akpere nkwan na de bi oye de ma me anka me so meto aso so this corruption here cause you know I say fan out then na ma na abasa amafo a obi aba na oto aso no then na ekoso is it that dia ya wo ye ya be hu se ekoso ene yeso ye to aso na if so a then ye be to stop it. Look, as a young man growing up, school, what started a year juma. What you be fear, and I said, "Dine crab between crown." I had diamond. Maybe I'll bet that. Immediately, no, I started dreaming. Who said, "Hey, and for how long maybe I'm not that bunting?"
Where's the miss?
I said, "Miss Sumitumiya, baby, I'm dimity, but true." No, I started air dream dying. I began a dream. That average man, our Finland, would be 18 years, I be a dying. Available for him. Utufini we school and also utufini parents via or kwa kotem. Ti enka na dream. Ti ne salary ebia oye you know, enough for him. Again, by the high purchase system e ho no. V8 president ebia odemu a amanfo ahoya ani ade and I say whatever. Obi say no, and you say me V8 bi dem no. So your messenger wa dwumam kura na because of maybe high purchase system e wo country mu no. Ono so betumi ala den. Akwa akoto ebia V8 kro na bi na bosumi so a percentage bi ni ya tifi na ketuem na system so nyina bi eni ho a ubonse nipa say na me there for how long na me so menante den e de akọ adwuma nti o say me pe kwati kwan bi so I'm not supporting that, but I'm see some of the causes.
The causes.
Near to me resolve some of this now. A bit me reduce corruption in India.
So in your book, Kasa and Kasa.
And I know the cause way. We say the people have all this and they are still corrupt.
Okay.
But to a large extent, no. You share you may be brave. Nipa no salary. A sooner because neba eco school. Let's say we need means or the as a society. Do we have a friend say system scholarship schemes be social welfare interventions be a bit me take care of on also the school semana e bi ni ho mo a asawofo no so ye dwuma ba bia bo se wo pekoti kwa bia obey sure se on so tumi atua ne ba fees. I believe say yen can see any proper analysis of some of the causes are a pushy sometimes and otherwise good person be money be corrupt. So I believe say to a large extent no it me put some of these things in place a bit to me the average ones no ejija corruptions okay.
That's about for you amount
many are no they dia one ba say and nkoyi omo ba no be different omo do na so ya Christopher ne Muslim fo don't be different or public is na omo kwa na omakoma ne omo nyam no omo differ and you know more to
I see your tell abi unfortunately wait to be up next na abrefo e dey fisem oto so I don't know because if you are probably for the first time around Kofi Adom so around and you say come maybe a Germany are going to part 1 and 2 mo call France mo call Tom Ford mo amokofa eye Land Cruiser mo ship wa eba ni nyina will make sure say BN4 ebe track mo na abedu ha ni etime hu nyoma e koso nyina kama mo amo waste mo free Ghana ko na 42 mo kodu Germany 46 enye papa de but ye behwe se mo be awia ne dum so mo amo kodu Germany so typical German for the mo kan su Paris for the omo kaja ni nyina no ye behwe na ehwe won se maka enye easy omo go do enye eduma keto nsema hodo maka go Ghana for so as e bi kwa ye se nkomo omo etwe omo fi Ghana wo de etwe omo ano akoye German for ma on se ahwo kire ni kom
no stress dos no
na for multimedia eduma no ama unyini ntem o da ona afezu de tata wa konya se nyina so but omo du omo ku se enhye egu akwemu unyini du fie we a kona koda oyo ba wo a no kurukuru ahwe wa sisi kaka kaibu a ejo mo se nkomo ko pesa support no
asemi ana me ke bi so hanu sa system no bi ni ho mo a na te so wa wo
fa we se be fa kokko mua e di jini sika fio hey ne we na de bi agigi fan ko ko ta aje bro nyana mo e di sem na bibiri e ba mo hwa na wo no so no mo wo sasabro je ne so ba bi mu kwanta na so mo timi hwe na afia kire mo nan no ame ya Adom a e bo multimedia phone kai so mo ji pru ene na ye kira kwan futuru nkwa ne bi mu.
Oh, Debbie. But then that's all. And that's all. Sent Nanado about 2017.
Okay, so you see Adam say, Oklite, tell Abi, probably we know it's a campaign time to why is she, but at least me and Tonka. So that's it. Honorable Benjamin Aye, Upper Denshire West, and on here Dinkomo. Wow, when you are quite friend. New callers notice you, Yadamasi, Pimidoma in the Kwamna Santina, Adoma. Unfortunately, probably in the history of multimedia, no pay Bible interpreter and Abraham Church in the history of multimedia. Say job presenters Baku Minu Mensa and 9 Ebeko Nomako Gracie a year producer Awawo Neba naming ceremony there. As a producer called Yamiano and you know and Pedro Assembly again. Oh no, say the Irish say stress gonna so uncle seeking for greener pastures. Amanone and as all man who can in Emra. Na on who said the numeracy is it here one I na drinking. But in them because you too much anymore. So the Akatia. Yeah, see, Yaman Fatchment.